should say 20th of June. BTC price is 26822. Did I say Ethereum? No, that's BTC price at 26822. Then ETH 1736. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check on the live stream. How
It is streaming.
how the audience can see our live stream video. If not,
Are they able to see us right now? I hope so.
yeah. No. Normally, people will see the share slide from my side, and I want to control the video. That means when I want to zoom and the
You
stream will
can control
change
from here as well.
to control the camera. Yeah, but I cannot see. But I can see. Yeah, here. Now wait for me. Why moderation? Yeah, and then people can see it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's say hello everyone again. It's nice to see you in this morning. Today is Tuesday, 20th of June. Yeah, the market's better this week. Yeah, we also can see the green color. Yeah, how's Bitcoin price? We go to coin 360 to see how's the price. Of course, we will see the green color appear here. 26,800 for BTC and ETH is 1,736. BNB is still stay low, 243 because some of the lawsuit. So BNB is still like the red color.
Actually, there's one more. I think there's one more reason for BNB to stay low because I think the last few days it was reported that their application in Netherlands was rejected. I think.
Because I hear after the SEC filed the lawsuit against Binance, some of the European country they reject Binance operate on their country. Yeah, that's why. But I still have that is just a little impact. However, Binance will try.
Temporary effect, I would say.
Yeah.
So for that moment, people decided to stay away for a little while.
Yeah.
But I think after a while they'll bounce back up because with the SEC lawsuit and also the Netherlands rejection of their license. So now they stay low, but I think after a while, when this SEC thing is over, things will slowly get back to normal because people must understand that Binance.us and Binance.com is, I think,
yeah, that's right.
They are like two different rivers. No?
Yeah. But nowadays the people they prefer something is decentralized. That's why they don't want to rely much on one of the exchanges because we may see if we rely too much on Binance or some of the exchange, if the exchange have some issue, we will lose them
very much
our money.
When X went down, right? And
then
after that, there's another exchange that went down. So a lot of people lost a lot of money.
Yeah, it's like FTX or some other chain. So Binance they have another move. They go to the Binance.org is a decentralized chain of Binance, and we also prefer some something like that, because if we rely too much on one exchange, and we may have a lot of trouble, like last 10 years, like Mt. Gox, like FTX, and we also need to think about today, because we also receive a news about some of the European bank have been hacked,
Yeah.
and it's yeah,
Oh
that's
my
it.
God.
And in the news we saw that the European Investment Bank, we said the EIB is a triple A grade credit, secured by EU, is under attack. In the digital June 19, the long-term lending arm of the EU said they facing a cyber attack, and they have affected the availability of some of the key websites. Yeah. Uh, at that time, Bitcoin, Ethereum remain online, because they are the blockchain, and of course online 24/7. You can buy Bitcoin anytime, but it's also depend on some of the some of the exchange, and some of the other trade market.
So
It's
what people are trying to say is, see, this decentralized one is okay. You centralized one get hacked
yeah, uh,
and can't
it's
do anything.
it's led me thinking about last time. For a long time, if you want to buy a Bitcoin or crypto, it is really hard for us, because if we don't know how to buy, it's impossible for us to buy crypto.
Yeah,
It's impossible. uh,
yeah. In fact, at those time, I was wondering how on earth can I actually get onto this Bitcoin thing
yeah,
without much
uh,
trouble, because
yeah,
everything seems so complicated. The first time, I believe for many of you listeners out there, the first time you get into contact with this thing called blockchain and Bitcoin and crypto, Ethereum token and all this, so you'll be thinking at that time this gas thing was the one that's make cause people wondering what is going
yeah,
on. Why is there such a thing called gas? I think
yeah,
I think there should be a better term to use.
yeah,
Of course, I think back then they didn't want the people who started this gas word. They probably don't want people to think that it's transaction fee. So,
yeah. It's just a transaction fee. They make it say yes. You will
yeah,
also
but it
thinking,
is transaction fee, right? So,
yeah,
so it's I think it must be the Western term that causing a lot of confusion.
yeah.
Yeah,
And it's also it's remind us some of the old time when we try to approach crypto. Yeah, some of the technical term, and now we now when we hear against that term, it's also remind us the it's a little old time. Yeah, it's so fun about it. Okay, back to our live stream. We also want to share to you some of the news, is some positive news about some of the country in Egypt. Egypt
uh,
is
Egypt.
Europe. Yeah, yeah,
Egypt is in Africa continent. It's a
yeah,
north of African continent.
yeah,
uh, North towards the east, very north. Basically, they are connected to Red Sea, which is
yeah,
also connected to Israel, and Red Sea is connected to a few other countries in the region as well. Yeah, so Egypt, all right. Egypt used to be a large civilization. Back 3,000 years ago, they were like the wealthiest civilization. Yeah.
yeah,
So that's during those times you see, as we all know, the pyramid was built back in those times.
yeah,
So it takes a lot of money and effort and time and people to actually build it. So if you do not have money, no one will build it for you. Maybe they're using
yeah,
slaves, but I believe they use slaves. Yeah, but the thing is that you ought to have a big enough economy in order to afford to have slaves, right? Yeah. So anyway, that idea aside, Egypt submitted application to join BRICS. You know, BRICS is a organization
Re-
a little bit just like G7,
yeah,
but
that's
as the acronyms go, it is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and
yeah,
so by the way, up to now there have been about 19 countries that has already been asking to join the group. Yeah,
yeah,
so imagine in the Western world, you have G7, you have G20, you have all this US dollar, you have euros, you know. So BRICS are actually discussing the creation of a new reserve currency to help their member countries. Yeah, so of course, you know, China is in there. China is big. China is far ahead in CBDC.
yeah,
So in fact, a couple of months back, we covered Brazil is thinking of CBDC. And you can see that now Egypt is trying to join them. So, and 19 other countries were planning to submit application. Egypt submitted application. The first time Egypt indicated the interest was, I think, was it last year or or a few years before that? I'm not too sure. But it was last year that it was well known that a lot of new countries are interested because it was, I think, after last year's meeting that uh, the BRICS themselves, they were saying, oh, they are open to consider new membership this year, 2023. Oh, and I think there are a lot of geopolitical experts out there. They were actually telling us, just just wait until the end of 2023, and you may see that new developments coming out from this
mm,
BRICS group, which of course, not forgetting that a number of countries inside BRICS is already, even India is already thinking of CBDC. They're thinking how they can come to that point. Yeah, of course, you see a large diversity of economy there, with China being one of the biggest boys there. And then you have India and South Africa. You have Brazil, which is the biggest country in the South American continent. Brazil is really big, this big. Yeah. So so could there be more stable coins coming up? That's my question. You know, because Egypt recently, in the last few years, they're facing foreign exchange crisis, which of course right now the US dollar is fetching the Egypt currency. What is the name of the?
yeah.
Let me see. Let me see. Egypt currency, right? Name of Egypt currency. Um,
Leah or some
Egyptian pound. Wow,
power.
you're using the word pound as well.
Oh,
So $1 is equivalent to 40 Egyptian pound (EGP), right? So that is in a parallel market, and that is 30% higher than the official exchange rate. Like, you know, when I want to exchange, let's say, because our next door here is Malaysia, right? So if I want to go Malaysia, I see the exchange rate from the internet, 3.4 something, and then when I exchange it at the money changer, it is close. It is very close. The margin
yeah.
is not much, you know. But over here, the EGP is like the parallel market is charging 30% higher. That
Oh,
is a lot, right? And I think that is what makes them want to join the BRICS and hopefully to have a use, try to trade with different currency. Yeah. So and I'm pretty sure sometime down the road they may want to say, oh, we want to have our either stable coin or our CBDC or whatever. Yeah. So I think in the next 1 to 3 years, we may be
Yeah.
able to see various different organizations or even countries come up with not just CBDC. Uh, we may be able to see some stable coins because right now you see the fiat currency market, especially the West one. Yeah, so they are like keep printing money and all. So and of course during this time people say, oh, I think it was during Bitcoin's up and down as well. Last Thursday or
Yeah.
Wednesday,
Last week.
Wednesday US time, Thursday Singapore time. Last Thursday, the price of Bitcoin, there's a gap. Uh, let me see. There's a gap. So before the gapping down, the price was like what 2.6, around 2.6. Yeah, it gapped down to 2.4800. So that's a large gap in 1 day. Yeah. Then after that, it slowly moved back up to about 2.6 again on 2 days later. It went back up to, and then slowly it go back up to 26,000 plus. So that's where we are, 26,700. Yeah. So we during the gapping period, a lot of people are thinking, oh, why not we go into buy more stable coin and keep for a while. Yeah, so that could be one of the move that people are thinking, investors are thinking. So then that is why my question, in such a case where there is foreign exchange crisis like Egypt has, and then they are looking for alternatives, and then you start to see in a dollar market, fiat currency market, countries are looking for alternative currency. Even last year, we see El Salvador looking for Bitcoin as a legal tender. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think, I don't know. What do you think, bro? That there could be more stable coin coming up, but maybe they may not be as strong as the current ones people are using, but there could be more. Yeah.
I also don't think the stablecoin may come up because if more stablecoin it will represent for some of the fiats in in some country, and the problem of the fiat now is the government, if they want to bring more, they just issue more, like
Mhm.
US. And last week with the incident last week on Thursday, because of the SEC, no, the FED, they decide to both um, to increase the interest rate
Did they
on,
increase again on last
no,
Tuesday?
to both they
Ah,
both to increase
ah,
on Wednesday US time. It means the Thursday Singapore time, around 1 or 2 a.m. at that time, and the price of the crypto had a reaction,
yeah,
and after they both, they say that we should both we will increase again in this year's twice. It means that when they release the string, they also to say to the people that we will increase twice in this year. It cannot make the investor feel excited because they afraid that, yeah, uh, now we invest more, but they will increase, so the price of the market will go down again.
yeah. It's like slapping the investor and then tell them it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then after Thursday, BlackRock, they also feel the file to to SEC about the spot ETF with the BlackRock. The chance of the successful is 99% because with their submission they have the major approved from the SEC. Just one file is still reject because I remember they submit more than 200 file. Let me see exactly or not. They submit 271 file and they have been approved 270. Yeah, this means SEC at this time they may not approve immediately. They can delay to approve, and the time for them to delay is around 210 days. After 210 days, they may approve the spot ETF, and if they approve the spot ETF, the market will be very very exciting, and we estimate the time is maybe on February of 2024. This means we may stay cool in the winter of crypto until February 2024. The price of crypto may be go up. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and I think one more thing is that next year, 2024, is the election year, right?
yeah, that's right. With the election year, the chance of the president will may bring another fresh air for the crypto market.
I think more importantly is that during the process, during the time where which they are running for election up to the election day. So of course now this year they keep increasing the rate, but next year because election is around the corner, they probably may just hold it, and try to get more support. And people are forgetful. Uh, yeah, so if just a few months before election and they decided to hold or lower the interest rate, people will
Yeah,
be,
that's
now you lower the interest rate, now I love you, now I vote for you. That's what most politicians will hope to see. But this time around, I don't think he's going to get so lucky.
Yeah, because at this time they both increasing the interest rate, and the end of last week, the U.S. government selling the bond and some of the government stock, and they successful to sell with over 100 billion. Yeah, over 100 billion. Yeah, it's a good money for the government to get it back. And we also received some of the positive news today. Yeah, just now we share information about the BlackRock ETF filling. It make the Bitcoin reclaim over 50% market dominant, following yeah, and then the SEC crackdown against altcoin is boosting Bitcoin share of the crypto market. Yeah, we also can see here we see the dominance of the Bitcoin now is 47.66%. Yeah, and when the SEC they crack down some of the altcoin, the market share of this one is go down, and it's make the ETS and Bitcoin dominant is go up. Yeah, it means more and more people choose BTC ETS as their main crypto to invest in. Yeah, it's also good news for this. And let's see some of the news from Binance. Yeah, Binance they have the BTC wallet migration on on-chain transfer. It means that we also can use Binance wallet with some of the migration, some of app and information. In the short term, Binance, one of the largest crypto exchange, plan to migrate funds from previous Bitcoin Coin wallet to a new address for improved security and infrastructure. The wallet transfer involved the subtain of BTC 130 30,177 BTC is approximately about 3.45 billion. Also, that data confirmed that BTC movement associated. It means the Binance they change the exchange wallet on chain, and we will see some of the coin transfer from this wallet to the other wallet with a large amount of the coin. Yeah, this this new is show us to let us know that Binance they try to enhance more and more security, and they don't want to lose the Bitcoin from the client. Yeah, when we change the chain migrate the exchange wallet on chain, it's an important job. Sometimes, if we do not correctly, we may lose all the coin of the exchange. Yeah, that's the news they want to show us that the exchange want to secure more and more for the client. And back to China, we see some nice news. Mr. Nicholas, could you share this information to our audience?
This logo is the Bank of China logo, right?
Yeah,
Bank of China, they have investment arm called BOCI, Bank of China Investment. Yeah, so it is a subsidiary. So they announced issuance of 200 million yen worth of digital structure note minted on Ethereum blockchain. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's something that probably a lot of people didn't expect to see as well. Yeah, so BOCI is the first Chinese financial institution to issue tokenized security in Hong Kong. Yeah, so of course, being the first, it means that there are going to be a few others who is going to join in the crowd, right? So not sure who is going to join the crowd, but I'm pretty sure in the next couple of months, we will be able to see new names coming up. Recently, a few live stream ago, we covered that Hong Kong is like going to become a blockchain crypto hub kind of thing for China. Yeah,
yes,
so for Hong Kong to be in that position is actually much easier than for other parts of China to get into that position. So I think that's the main reason why Hong Kong is picked and selected for such move for the future. Yeah, so in fact, when you look at how, because Hong Kong has been a financial hub for Asia as well for many, many years. So a lot of foreign companies, multinational companies, foreign financial institution, when they want to enter Asian and Southeast Asian market, they will think of Hong Kong first, and of course, secondly, then they will start to think of Singapore, because Singapore is small. Hong Kong has been around for a long time. Yeah, at the stage. Yeah. So, what do you think, Mr. Richard?
Yeah, it's we also can hear the news from Hong Kong too. From last week, and as in the news, I saw the Hong Kong Cyberport attract over 150 Web3 firm in the last year. Yeah, it's latest news as I got it from the Hong Kong side. Yeah, and this year on the 15th of June, Hong Kong, some of the Hong Kong exchange opening for the investor to choice. this new is very exciting for the trader, and they really love it. Yeah, and we see the Hong Kong introduce a crypto trading license. Yeah, for the virtual asset service provider. Yeah, they licensing rule on June first of June. Hong Kong Security and Future Commission say the rule protect the retail investor while promoting the suitable onboard process and good governance. Yeah, it's also nice news for some of the exchange, for some of the investor to um, to join the crypto market. Yeah, and nowadays some of the country they deny crypto. They say crypto is not good, but actually in the other hand they may trade crypto behind the scene, and you may not know that.
I think a
Yeah,
lot of people do that.
yeah. Uh, at some of the news, I saw some of the crypto criticize. I forgot his name. He's the father. He criticized crypto, but his son buy crypto. Yeah, he's the one who say crypto is not good, but his son is buying crypto for him. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
some of the thing behind the scene.
I can imagine he'll be like scolding his son, "Why you buy this thing? Useless, la 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 la. It's not good, la 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 la." And then the son was like, "But I've seen it for myself.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
understand. You are old man. You don't understand."
yeah.
So the son will go and buy.
Yeah, so we also can imagine why Warren Buffett he always say that crypto is not good, but
Yeah,
we don't know his family, his staff, and the other people try to buy crypto because it's free. No one don't no one can control your way to buy something because
yeah.
crypto is not a lot. Crypto is
Yeah,
just
it's a
a good
choice.
asset.
It's a choice what you want to do with your money. What
Yeah,
people say is just opinions, So if you think you want to buy, of course, like we always tell our listeners, please do enough due diligence. Do some
yeah,
research on the coin or token that you are planning to purchase or invest in. Then after that, you make your own decision. Yeah, at least when things go up, you're happy. When things go down, you know that you've done enough research, so you are being careful. You won't lose too much if you go down. If
yeah,
it
of
goes down.
course. And use your own money. Don't make a loan or
Oh,
get
don't borrow
some
money.
another. Yeah,
Yeah, borrowing
because
money. Yeah, it's
uh,
what is the
crypto
word? It's not sustainable, right?
yeah, Bitcoin and crypto is very volatile,
Volatile.
volatile. Yeah.
Yeah,
So one day you buy, tomorrow you may be the millionaire, or tomorrow you may be the people stay out the street. Yeah, because of that. So don't own in. I mean, don't own in. Just stay with your within your ability, with your afford to lose. Yeah, just think that you can afford to lose that money. Yeah. Don't be so greedy. Yeah. Yeah, but at this time, I think crypto is still at the deep. Maybe it's a little bit have a little bit adjustment, but at this time, when the Fed they decide to increase the interest rate, um, may maybe the price it go down is maybe go down uh, at least 22,000. Yeah, but at this time, it's a time to bouncing up. It's make reclaim 30,000. But when the Fed they increase the interest rate, it may go down again. Yeah, so it's also the time for us to earn some money from the little little gap machine from the market.
Yeah. Like for example, last week they have like what was it $1,000 gap? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So if you happen to find it, make the money and quickly sell it.
yeah, because when the market had the adjustment, the correction is easy for some people. If they follow up with the market, they can earn a little bit. Yeah, and if we feel so hurry, we need money or we need something, or we feel some of the FOMO, fear of missing out, so we may lose some of the amount. But the machine is not so large, so we can earn a little bit. Yeah, so like, yeah, buy buy low, sell high. Yeah. And it's also time for us to complete our live stream this morning, and we hope you have a nice week ahead. Yeah, remember with some of our advice in the beginning of our video. Just remember to do diligence and do more research about it on crypto. Decide what you earn, what you want to buy. Yeah. Okay, it's time for us to say goodbye, Mr. Nicholas.
All right. No need to say the same thing twice. So we'll see you again in our next live stream, and hope you make some money. Bye bye.